Right now, deep inside your brain, your reticular activating system is deciding, in real time, which pieces of your life are even allowed to reach your conscious mind. Everything else gets deleted before you ever notice it existed. And neuroscientists admit they have no way to see its criteria, let alone override them. This tiny bundle of neurons sits at your brainstem, and it is the gatekeeper of your entire reality tonight. Every sound in your house, every thought in your head, every worry from 6 hours ago, it all passes through this filter first. Most of it never makes it through. Your brain physically cannot process everything, so this structure decides for you silently what counts as important. And here's the part that should unsettle you. You don't choose the criteria. Your past fear, your last argument, your worst habit, those get flagged as high priority automatically. Calm, rest, good news. Those get filtered out first. Picture a nightclub bouncer standing at a rope line inside your skull. Thousands of signals show up every second, sounds, memories, sensations, ideas, and the bouncer only lets a handful through the door into your awareness. He's not working off logic. He's working off an old list written by your most emotionally intense moments. A near miss on the freeway, a humiliating email, a fight with someone you love. Those get permanent VIP access. Meanwhile, the quiet, useful stuff, the solution to your problem, the idea you had in the shower, the fact that you're actually safe right now, gets stopped at the rope and turned away. This is why anxious people can't stop noticing threats. Their bouncer was trained on fear, and now fear cuts every line. The neurologists who mapped this system will tell you off the record that there is no manual override. You cannot consciously command the reticular activating system to prioritize differently. It doesn't take orders from willpower. It takes orders from emotional weight. That's the part they can't fix with a lecture or a supplement. Telling yourself, just focus, does nothing because the bouncer isn't listening to the words. He's listening to what your nervous system has flagged as urgent in the past, which means the more you white-knuckle your attention, the less control you actually have over what gets through. And here's where it gets backwards from everything you've been told. Trying harder to concentrate can make this worse. The moment you force your focus, your brain reads that effort as stress, and stress is exactly the kind of signal your bouncer was trained to prioritize. So the harder you push, the more your own filter starts flooding you with distraction, doubt, and noise, because it thinks it's protecting you from a threat. This is why cramming under pressure backfires, and why some people concentrate better when they stop trying so hard. The system isn't broken. It's doing exactly what it was trained to do, just against you. If you can't force the filter, how do elite performers get it working for them? They use something researchers call targeted priming. Before bed or before any task that matters, they hand the reticular activating system a specific, narrow instruction, a single question, a single goal stated once with focus. Not a vague hope like "I want to do better." A precise target. What's the one flaw in this plan I haven't seen yet? The RAS treats that statement as new VIP criteria. For the next several hours, even while you sleep, it starts flagging anything related to that question as urgent, a stray thought, a memory, a detail you'd normally filter out. This is the exact mechanism behind why the moment you decide to buy a certain car, you suddenly see that car everywhere. Your filter didn't create more of them. It just started letting them through. High performers weaponize that. They don't fight the bouncer. They rewrite his list on purpose, before the noise of the day gets there first. Tonight, before you sleep, say one specific sentence out loud, not in your head, out loud, naming the exact problem you want your brain working on. Keep it to one sentence, one target. Then let it go completely. Don't think about it again. Your reticular activating system will spend the night quietly reprioritizing what it shows you tomorrow without you doing a single thing else. Athletes use this before competitions. Founders use it before hard conversations. It costs you 10 seconds. But this filter isn't working alone. Deeper in your brain, another structure is deciding which of tonight's moments get saved permanently and which vanish before morning, whether you want them to or not.